I spent as much money as long as I could on hotels for us before, and we were waiting to get into programs. The list for a lot of shelters were full, and it took maybe 2 months. It was really fast. It was really fast. It was really fast, and it sucked because we had no control over it. Like we had no control over it. We tried to stay with family.
This is the...
See, this can happen. This situation can happen to most Americans, and they don't realize that it can happen. If you didn't really hear everything she said, now she had the money for a motel. While she was in those motels, she's trying to get into programs. So she's not like these people that they talk about, who they often talk about and often point to when they say, these people have somewhere they can go, they just don't want to go. Now, she just told you that she spent 2 months in a motel waiting for those programs. I'm pretty sure if she knew she didn't have the resources to indefinitely stay in a motel, that she was making quite a few calls and doing what she needed to do, or at least putting in a reasonably decent effort, because I know that motels are not cheap. Hotels are not cheap at all. And she did this for 2 months and still ended up homeless. So most of you need to really think about how serious the situation is. I'm not going to I've said enough. That's all I wanted to say. Just, there's more to it than what what a lot of media is portraying, as far as the people on the street are just, like, they just don't have they're just not putting in a reasonable enough effort to get off the street. I didn't mention that this lady had 2 children, or has 2 children. So I'm pretty sure she was making some calls, making a decent amount of calls and all that stuff, while she's spending all that money in a motel. Nobody wants to spend, who would choose to spend money on a motel when they can possibly be put into a location for free and keep their money? Seriously. So I'm pretty sure she was making some calls. Now what you're looking at now is all of her stuff. So she had a lot of stuff, or a good amount of stuff. That's even more of a reason to be making a lot of calls. So think about how serious homelessness is. That's all I want to say. Take care.